Hi, I'm Victor, and today I'm going to talk about modeling organic geometry in Revit. So, as a reference, I'm going to use this picture. This is a painting by Salvador Dali. The painting is called After the Rain, and I'm going to model something like this object here in Revit. So in order to make this geometry in Revit, you need to be in the massing environment. So this is either mass or adaptive component. In this case, I'm using a mass. So I'm going to open a view, for example south, and I'm going to insert the image just so I can see it here. Like this. So the first and most important thing is actually to analyze the form. So you see this is kind of curved thing and it's very fluid. So to make this kind of geometry you need to use splines. In Revit you can't create a closed spline. So first thing I'm going to create a reference plane like this. Actually I'm going to measure this, insert here. Okay, create reference plane. So I'm going to name it reference plane 1, and I'm going to 3D. I select the reference plane, and now I can draw on the plane. So I'm going to create a spline like this. There's a slight difference when you create the spline with reference line and when you create the spline with model lines. I'm going to show this in a moment. Like this. Okay, this is just a basic profile. I'm going to this is the basic profile I'm using right now. So I'm going to select it and select the plane too, and now I'm going to rotate it like this. Place, copy, degrees again, copy, place like this, and then I'm going to mirror these two planes. Actually I'm going to select the planes and the profiles. Hitting to mirror them like this. I'm going to select just the last one and copy it once again like this. Okay, so I'm going back to 3D and I'm going to select all the profiles we created and hit create form. In order to create solid forms, it's important to have all the profiles with the same number of points for the spline. So in this case, every profile had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. So this is going to create the solid. Nice. So now if I hit create form with the model lines, you see you can select the edge and move it around, but you can't you can select the points, but you can't see them actually when they're reference lines. Okay. You see the lines and the points. In this case, I'm going to use just model lines. So first hit create form. Now we have a nice smooth solid. I'm going to select this and hit edit profile. So now you see this spline in the profile. You can actually select it, and you see you can't scale it down because these are splines now. So I'm going to use the points, and I'm going to make this really tiny profile like this. Even smaller. So I select this, move it right about here, the other points too, about here, like this. And click OK. So this is going to create this point here, pointy edge. I'm going to make the same thing on the other side. Edit profile. Move the points. When you're editing the profile like this, it's not updating the shape of the solid until I hit OK, so I can play freely with my sprites without breaking the form until I achieve what I want to. like this. Okay, so let's see what we have now. Okay, we need to move the profile, so select this. Oops, I'm going to pin the picture. So now select the form, hit edit profile, select the profile. I'm gonna move it right about here. Hit OK. I'm going back to 3D, or no, edit profile, like this, move it about here. Okay, edit profile, select this, move it about here. I'm just actually I'm following the outer edge of the picture, the form of the picture. Once again, edit profile, this thing right here, move it. Okay, and once again, edit profile, move this thing here. So now we need to stretch these profiles in the middle. I'm going to select it. First hit OK, then edit profile here, and I'm going to take this point and move it down. Let's see it in 3D. Okay. Something like that, I imagine. Okay. Well, this is going to happen, of course. Unable to create form element. If you've tried to create something like that, you're probably familiar with this message. Cancel. So why is this happening? Maybe we've gone a little bit too crazy with this profile after this one here. So we need to calm it down and come here later. So like this, I imagine this is going to be okay. No, once again. Okay. Okay, next we're going to edit the other profile. So here, let's see it. Like this, I suppose. Okay, let's see if this is going to create our form. Yep, it's pretty nice actually. I'm going to push it a little bit further, like this. Okay. Okay, nice. Then the other one, like this. Let's see if this is going to break the form. No, it's okay. So now the other one here, edit profile. Well, I think actually this is pretty good. Let's try this one here. Select the bottom, going to about here, hit OK. Okay, so now we need additional profile right about here. So we're going to hit add profile like this. So now edit this profile and go to 3. Now when you have created the profile like this, you don't see now the other points, so you can scale this profile, but you can't really nudge it with the other points. But you can actually draw a profile of your own. You can delete the other thing. So let's try it like this. Let's see here. This is actually looking nice. I'm just going to save it like this, move it a little bit, and hit edit profile once again. Like this. Okay. So I think this is going to look like our form. I want to move it just a little bit more. This edit profile. Okay, I like it like that. And here too, I'm going to hit edit profile. Actually, I'm going to add the profile right about here. I'm going to edit this profile. I'm going to scale it. Or like this. Just scale the profile. Okay. I'm going to add another profile right about here. Then I'm going to select this profile. And push it up. this. Or maybe it was too much. Yep. Like this. So it's not so sharp right now. And something like that on the other side. So here I think we need another profile. So let's select the form, that profile, about here, edit profile, go in 3D. So I'm going to try another thing, delete the whole thing, and select our spline. And it's important to use the same number, the same amount of points. So now 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. Then on the other side, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. Hit OK. Whoa, it's not what I expected, but it's interesting actually. Let's see, it's right here. Yep. So now edit profile here. Let's select these points and drag them like that. Okay. This is going to take the form I want. Let's try to select it. Like that. Just a little bit more. Okay. Oops, sorry. Click edit profile. Drag these points. Hit OK. You can actually select it point by point. You just have to click on tab. Actually, in 3D it's going to be easier. See. You can move this thing like this. Okay, so now I'm going to select this thing, add another profile. Right here. And then go to 3D. Select this. And push it back. Okay. So I think this is good enough for our purposes. It looks nicely. So let's create the hole. Let's see, there is this hole right here, so to make it I'm going to west. I'm going to create another plane like this, I think, or no, it has to be in the opposite direction, like that, something like that. Name it hole. Go to 3D. Okay. No, it's not in the right direction. So I'm going to east instead. Create this right here. And once again, name it hole, just in case. Okay. Now I'm going to draw just a profile here with another spline. Click draw on work plane. Placement plane hole. Okay, so I'm going to select action, hit placement plane hole, and I'm going to trace it from the picture. Okay, like this. Something like this. And the last one. Okay, so now I'm going to push this plane a little bit closer the shape, and then select it, click create form, solid form, and push it through the other. Then hit edit profile, select this profile right here, and I'm going to delete this. I'm going to select the whole thing like this. Sketch. I'm actually going to delete it and draw another one like that. Here I have only 2 profiles, so I can use a different amount of points like this, and it's going to create the form. It's not going to break. Okay, so now I make this form void, and this is it, our hole. Let's see it here. Okay, it's not exactly the same, but it's nice. So now that we have this form, this is a solid mass, so I'm going to name it something after the rain, and I'm going to load it into a project. Actually, before load it into a project, I can show you that with this form you can divide the surface, you can select a pattern for it, you can create all kind of hexagon, octagon, you can create your own panels. rhomboid, for example. 50. Okay. So I'm going to load it into a project. And put it right here. It's not visible in this view. I'm going to 3D, click ZA to zoom all, and see it actually into an elevation. So I'm going to create some levels like this. And I'm going to 3D. I'm going to select the mass, click mass force, select all, hit OK. Now we have a floors for this form, and you can use them to host actual floors. You can do energy analysis for this. So I'm going to create a curtain system, create system on this face right here. Select the system, hit about 50 again, you know. Okay, it's going to think for a while. This is our curtain system. You know, you can create millions on this. Maybe I shouldn't try it with this many millions on my computer while recording video, which is actually heavy for my CPU. I'll wait for a while. Whoa. Let's see what happens. Well, it's not hitting the CPU so much, so I don't know why it's taking so much time. It's loading. Okay, not so bad. Now we can create the floors. 4 by face. Okay, create 4, and this is it. So this is how you create fluid organic forms in Autodesk Revit. You can make a wall by face. Take this thing right here. And hope for the best. Okay, pretty nice. Let's turn off the mask. So this is it, our fluid wall, our fluid curtain systems, and the floors. So thanks for your attention. Sorry for the slow processing, and this was it from me for now. Salvador Dali is After the Rain shape in Autodesk Revit. So until the next time, goodbye.